Welcome back, everyone, to Lore of the Shadow, where I am back here in the Chamber of Leadership with Bori, where we have just finished the trip into the Drowned Treasury, where we managed to find Ziegelbert finally, and also rescue Broin.
Broin is resting in the peaceful path, recovering from his injuries.
You should go now to see Broin. I know that he'll want to speak with you about his grand adventure. He's resting in the peaceful path, the camp that my father has made for those recovering from wounds received while reclaiming the minds from the orcs and other unwelcome creatures that dwell in this place. Alright, fine. I will find the peaceful path. I think he'll rest a little bit more if he took off his boots while he was lying in bed. But who am I? Hi, Broin.
I have had enough of adventure, my friend. Would that I had never come here.
This is not the adventure that I had in mind when we arrived in Holeen. This isn't the glorious tale of Broin the Mighty, then? Well, when the creature in the pool took me from before the doors of Dirin, I thought I was doomed. But the creature must have had a mind to save some sort of its prey for later, and so I was left within the watery treasury in the depths of Moria, as with Oin many years ago. He found Ziegelbert, Pinelore. Who knows how long he wielded it to fend off the monstrous creature in the depths? And yet, in that end, even with the mithril axe itself, he could not escape. That would have been my fate as well, if you had not found your way into the watery depths and driven away the beast. I desire adventure no more. No songs or tales for me. I have had enough. I take it he's not in a good mood.
Tell Bori not to wield Zigilberg. I fear the axe may be cursed.
You have rescued me from the drowned treasury, but still, I am afraid. I fear that the recovery of Ziegelbert will prove ill for the dwarves. There is something about the axe that fills me with dread, and I worry it will awaken unwholesome greed in my people. Already Bori has risked much of his desire for this weapon. Please, return to the Chamber of Leadership and tell Bori of my concerns. His words, as we left the flooded chambers where I was trapped by the Watcher, filled me with worry. Alright. I think it's... well, I don't know about the axe being cursed, but... yeah, I do know what treasure can do sometimes. Mine feels that you shouldn't use Ziegelberg.
Broin worries for nothing. Ziegelberg is a fine weapon and will serve us well.
Do you not know the story of Mazog? I'll not recount for it right now, for it is grim. But know that Mazog, spawn of his spawn, is surely hewn of the same block as he, terrible and merciless. We can't stop now. No, more of our scouts have returned, and they believe that they have found the location of Mazog's fortress. It's a place called Zagabathal in Nub-Melek. One such scout, Gloomer, has located near Zabagathal. Travel to Nub-Melek and speak with him. Alright, fine. I will locate this Gloomer in Nub-Melek. Alright. It sounds like we are going to go after Mazog despite Broin's warning. Moria is filled with gloom. Here's Gloomer. I wonder where Gloomist is.
These halls will be great once more.
It's good to see you. I'm glad that Bori was kind enough to send me a bit of help. Down below, Mazog's men have been hard at work. Can you defeat Mazog's closest servants? They're called Pulpum, and they seem to serve as his most loyal and formidable bodyguards and can be found in the areas below. Alright, fine. I'll find these pulpum flank defenders and foe slayers. So slay the foe slayers. Well, since I'm going to be their foe and they're probably going to be trying to slay me, I guess I'm going to need to slay them. Something like that. I think this is the way. Down the ramp. Over the bridge. No, there's no river below us, so I can't say I'm going over the river. Well, I can't go through the woods anyway because there are no trees. Another bridge. And here's our first flank defender. Well, let's outflank the flank defender. Whack. That's one. Now, we do have a couple of Durib here, so we don't have all pulpum in this area. But I will have to pulp them anyway, right? There you go. That's it. Pulp the pulpum. So we'll pulp them. Right. Okay. That's what they get for using that name, right? I mean, their entire thing is one big pun of what we're going to do to them. Oh, there's an archer right over there. Oh, there! I was wondering, where is that cat going? Just trying to stay away from the fire, I presume. Alright, now I guess about to just take one side at a time. Can this be done one at a time? There we go. And maybe I should have waited. Well, I suppose that'll work. Yeah, that worked quite well. Alright, sometimes you'll run into the right strategy. Oh, here's a flank defender. Okay, and another one. So we're getting the flank. Oh, actually, we had done a post there already. That's right, that was no Heelys. Oops. Hi! No, I'm just taking care of the pulpum. Maybe you get a promotion if I... No, you're not looking for a promotion. Alright, never mind. Your turn. You know he's going to be shooting at me. There we go. And up here. Oh, okay. There's the last flank. Flank defenders are very, very easy to find. It's the foe slayers that are always the tricky bit. Hey, how about if I do something really innovative, like use Blinding Flash, which I've been ignoring for how many levels now? I mean, when's the last time I've actually used Blinding Flash on this character? I'm really confusing my cat, aren't I? That cat's going, what is she doing? There we go. There you go. And here's another foe slayer. And that takes care of 3 of those. Now the question is, should I go around looking for a 4th, or should I depend on the first one I run into respawning? I think the last time I tried going deeper in order to find the 4th foe slayer, I got hopelessly lost. So I don't feel like getting lost here in Zabagato. I mean, that's enough of a problem when I do the instance. Alright, here we go. See, because we are already getting some of these. I think a Folk Slayer should be appearing here at any moment, right? Yeah, there we are. See, just in time. You came. Your timing was impeccable. And your death finished up my quest. I pulped him. See, just as Boris said, nothing bad has happened. Well, not to us anyway. Mazog can't say the same thing. Broin's worries are needless. Alright, well.
We have little time to speak. Great events have been set in motion.
But enough about Broin. With all that he has been through, he deserves his rest, and I do not want to disturb his peace of mind by telling him of the details of our efforts in Zabagatho. I am curious about the last words of those servants of Mazog, though. The Popum guards that you defeated. Someone seems to be in league with Mazog, but who and why? Return to Zabagatho and search the place for treasure coffers. I want to learn more about Mazog's mysterious ally. So apparently, I should have been reading the dying text of all those orcs. Our new ally has sealed your doom. Alright, so that's what one of the Folk Slayers said. Alright. Maybe I should have paid more attention to that. So now I need to find some treasure coffers to help to find out who this new ally is. I will presume that this new ally is not going to be our ally. There we go. Okay, nothing there. Just keep an eye out for treasure coffers. Yeah, like that one up there. Ooh, anything in here that's useful? Well, interesting. Has a smell of evil about it. Well, how about that? Mazog getting gifts from some evil enemy. Well, when I say evil enemy, I mean enemy of ours. Obviously, I'm not talking about an enemy of Mazog's. It looks like Mazog has a new ally, and this ally is bringing him these.
Too many riches lie within these coffers. Mazog is well paid for an orc.
Let's look inside. Yes, these aren't just little trinkets, but powerful and valuable relics. Look at this. And at this evil-looking thing. And these two runes. D, G. Oh no. It's worse than I thought. Mazog's mysterious benefactor hails from Dol Guldur, in the depths of Mirkwood. This bodes ill. Very ill indeed. I take it then you're not going to call that good news. Oh well.
I will take up Ziggleback and drive Mazog from Moria. We have the strength for vengeance.
If Dol Guldur has truly allied with Mazog, there is no time to waste. We will assault Zabagatho before their plans can come to fruition. With one stroke, we will slay Mazog and end this war between orcs and dwarves before any force from Dol Guldur can use our conflict to its advantage. It'll be just like a raid against Stagsnach, only this time I'll be wielding Zielbert, and we will march openly into victory. Our foes shall perish before the bite of the mithril axe. This is what it is for, my friend. This is why it comes again out of the darkness. Tell me when you're ready, and we will assault Zabagatho and slay Mazog. I'll handpick a few others to accompany us. All right. Let's see if anyone will come with us this time.
Pride oft heralds woe, it is said. With the power of the mithril axe Ziegelberg at hand,
Will pride overthrow the dwarves who seek to reclaim Moria? Or will it fuel the fire that burns within them to drive forth Mazog from Zabad Gothel at last?
Thank you for your uplifting message, Galadriel. Do you remember our victory in Stogsnach? This will be even more glorious, for now I wield the power of Ziegelberg. With one blow we will slay Mazog and leave the orcs leaderless and confused. Onward, my friends! There are many orc necks ahead, and Ziegelberg thirsts for battle. Let's see, who do we have with us? Leifer and Mog. Onward, friends! Ziegelbert will bring us victory! Alright. Oh, there we go. Let's just deal with these quickly. Well, that worked. Mithril axe and fire. Quite a combination. And a rager. Well, he won't be raging much longer, that's for sure. Okay, good. Okay, taking care of that one. And your turn. Well, 7 down, 4 million to go, right? I mean, how hard can it be? Wiping out every orc in Zabagathol. I mean, there should be absolutely no trouble whatsoever. And we have you. We've got you. And you. We continue on our way. Oh, Bori, don't get too far ahead of us. Oh, alright, Rager. I first checked to see if there are any of them that have that really annoying healing ability. Make them my first targets. That way I don't find out the hard way that one of them does. Well, sometimes I find out the hard way anyway, but that's another matter. Next. These just have a different annoying ability, but I consider that healing skill to be the... And in case I haven't explained the healing skill that I'm talking about, it's one where when they do it, any damage you do against them turns into healing. Just undoing everything you've done so far and making any skill that you use be completely useless. And this one has that skill. There you go. So you have to kill them before they can do it. And of course, there's no way you're going to stop the NPCs from using their skills, so they're just going to keep on healing the enemy while during the course of the fight. So you wind up just having to wait it out, so to speak. All right, here's the Rager. Looks like the Ragers really like to have this skill. There you go. And your turn. Oh, how if I just send the cat first so that it doesn't have to... Of course, I could just use Wizard's Frost. That would do a little damage, and it sends the cat out at the same time, so I don't have to bring my mouse all the way up to the left side. It's nice if I could think of that in the battle instead of afterwards, but that's beside the point. Ah, alright. Yeah, I remember this room. No more foe slayers here, though. Well, what do you think about it? Here we are. Bang on the door and tell Mazog that we have come for him. Right. Yeah, right. Bang on the door. You sent a lore master to bang on the door. Oh well. Boom. Your knock reverberates through the cavern, but there's no answer. And maybe he's not home? Why doesn't he answer? For all the whisperings of his warriors, I had not thought Mazog to be as cowardly as he now appears. Ah, perhaps the sight of Ziegelberg shining in the harsh light of this place has turned his legs to jelly and his courage to water. Mazog! Come out and face me! Who dares to challenge my force? What? What's this? Where are there so few of you? Is this some joke? Well, no, we just have the rest of them hiding behind rocks, right? No, Mazog, with this Mithril Ziegelberg, I am more than your... Oh, you don't have to tell him that we only have 4 of us here? Good grief. Ever heard of strategy? Tactical planning and all? Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yes, we are only 4. Alright, there we go. More of them? Hey, can I get this off before we finish just that induction? No, of course not. Next! Looks like a lot of these guys had trouble lasting long enough in order for me to do anything. No, 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 no! Ow! Just in time. Ah. Enough of this, Mazog! Ziegelberg will be your doom! Oops. I cannot allow you to do that, Master Dwarf. You are Bosi, leader of the dwarves who have returned to Moria? I am Bori, son of mighty Bosi! Release me, that I may slay you and Mazog together! I will destroy him, Gorthul. Let me make a gift of him to you. No, friend Mazog, we'll put him to better use than that. And see the pretty axe he bears? This too will be put to good use. Ziegelbert will be your death villain. Your foul craft cannot hold me forever. Perhaps not, but it will hold long enough. Your friend here I release to bring word of these events to your father. Pum-pum! To me! Show this hobbit out of here! Alright. This way, maggot! You leave all by yourself. What about my cat? Just a little pretty kitty cat. Yeah. Oh, stupid hobbit! Yeah. Run to your little house before you get horrid. Boy. If I didn't have an entire army here to go against me, it probably will bring out the fish slap. But oh well. Maybe I should give one to Bori. Heinlor, over here. Oh, where's Bori? Well, you thought you were reckless? He thought you were reckless? Well, it's nothing compared to how reckless Bori is.
Dark things dwell now in Moria.
Ah! Oh, curse those orcs! Anyways, they seek some strong ally, some powerful force to tell them what to do. A lesser master under their greater one, perhaps, but all still terrible. We will get out of here, Pinelore. There's nothing that we can do for Bori now. Nothing we can do now. Well, that was a bit of a setback, that's for sure. Everything's fine. We find Broin, but now we lose Bori. We just can't keep them both together for long, right? Well, I suppose we'll need to speak to Broger here.
Moria has brought us nothing but sorrow. We were fools to come here.
To lose both Bori and the Axigobird is a grievous blow, and I fear to think of what this sorcerer, this Gorthul, may have in store for us. It seems clear that though the armies are Mazog's, Gorthul is making the plans.
I have sent word of Bori's capture to my cousin, but he will want to speak with you.
What will his cousin have to say about his missing son? And what will we do about it? We have to find that out in the next episode of Lore of the Shadow.